Hey everybody, Matt Schmidt here, and in this video, I want to show you how I find a good interest to go after and where I get good ideas to go after shirts. So, in Facebook, in the graph search, if you type in interests, it pulls up all the different interests on Facebook. And this is kind of where I like to start. And I know Damien is huge on doing this, but it really does show you great ideas and the audience size of people to target on Facebook. So scrolling through here, find something that piques your interest. Find something you want to start into. I like golf. I'm a bit, I like going golf as much as I can. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, but I still like going. So the interest of golf has almost 8 million people that like it. And a cool thing, a side note, is that you also can see people who like golf also like swimming, tennis, and other sports. And you can click on other sports and see what else people who like golf like on Facebook. And that's kind of a cool thing for down the road if you wanted to cross over your page into something else and pull people over to a new niche if you have a golf page or something like that. But let's stay focused on golf for now. Another thing that you can do that test out the interest size for people on Facebook is going into your audience insight tool and click everyone on Facebook, which will just give you the people in the United States if you're from the US, and type in the interest golf here. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how to really dominate with audience insights. But right now, it kind of gives you an idea, this interest of golf. You got 15 to 20 million people. That's obviously way too many people to target on Facebook. But if you were going after a certain niche and you type something in, like physical therapist, it shows you that physical therapist, the interest itself, only has 45 to 50,000 monthly active people on it. So you'll have to do a little bit more digging on that than you would on an interest like golf. That gives you, this amount of data gives you plenty to go after in terms of targeting using the audience insight tool. I particularly like to go after like a 3 to 5 or a 5 to 10 million people to really give me some hardcore data and give me some reach into what a ton of people who like golf also like. So more of that in the next video. But once you have a niche that's picked out, what I want you to do is go over to Pinterest. You might have to sign up, but Pinterest is a gold mine when it comes to social proof quotes, ideas, different things that you can create a shirt off of. Nowadays, depending on when you're seeing this video, maybe something changes down the road. But right now, when I'm creating this video, Teespring allows you to hide from Google, which makes you hide from teespring.discover or /discover and tview.phottograph.com. And so the main key of when you use those two tools was the social proof and the sales. So if you don't have that, you could still rely on social proof as something that will allow you to get a good shirt that will be, the whole point of a PPE ad is what I'm going to teach you in a later video, is to get social engagement. So why would you not want to focus on using your shirt as much as possible to get social engagement? I like to think of my shirt as an extra layer in my targeting. So, the big thing is from Don Wilson is to structure your ads so you layer. And I always like to think of my shirt as an extra layer on that equation. So, if I was going to search for something with golf, I would start with quotes. And going through here, I can drive my golf cart, I guess, 300 yards. Oh, I can drive 300 yards in my cart. That's funny. It took me a second, but it was funny. But you can go through here and find some things that are funny or sociable or something. I like to think of like sociable. I use that word when I'm thinking funny, draws emotion, anything that makes somebody relate in one way or another to that saying or to that, picture or whatever. So if you do find like a quote, a famous quote you're obviously not going to want to use, but if you find a quote that's anonymous, you can take a look into using that. Or if you find a quote and then draw from it to try to create your own, that's another idea. So keep calm. I know a lot of people use that. So another thing you can do is golf memes. Sometimes you can get these to work, sometimes they don't. You could definitely make something like this into a shirt. Something pretty cool there. Something important I want to show you. Let's go back to the quotes. The cool thing, I was talking about social, really sociable shirts and ideas, is you want to find something that has a lot of pins and a lot of likes. That's going to show you that people already have an interest in this. They've taken the time to pin this to their own wall, or they like it. These are the kind of things that you want to go after. Look at that, 500 pins. 1,756 pins. So you take this, factor it into a design, or have your designer factor it into something, and run a shirt. It's pretty easy, guys. I think this thing is a kind of an untapped gold mine. I know some people use it, but I wanted to, put my spin on it. I've been using this for shirts for 2, 3 months now, and it is, like I said, it's been a gold mine. So use this, use the audience insights tool, use the interest search in the graph search, and get yourself something that you can rock out from the beginning. So thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one on Audience Insights.